Okay, welcome back. Let's go for the next topic of our past paper question. At another weather station in Tirana, over a 3-year period, the air pressure at 8 a.m. was recorded daily. The data was found to be normally distributed with mean of 995.3 millibars and standard deviation of 3.4 millibars. Complete the sentence by writing the correct air pressure. Write your answer to one decimal place. So 18% of days would have an 8 a.m. air pressure greater than millibars. Okay? You have to fill in the blank here. So now we have a question that is making a different, it's trying to bring the problem in a different way. Okay? We have now a probability or an amount of days, and the question is, okay, 18% of these days would have the pressure at 8 a.m. greater than an amount of number of millibars. Okay, so the idea is to find here this pressure, Okay, what is the pressure in which 18% of days had greater than? Okay, so let's find it out. The name of this problem, when you have the probability, you have the probability and you want to find the number, we are talking about inverse normal distribution problem. Okay, inverse normal distribution, which means that we are not looking for a probability, we are looking for a number. Usually it's the opposite. What's the probability to have a day that has the air pressure greater than 1000 millibars? We have done until here at the letters A and B. Okay, but now we have a probability and we have to go and find what is the pressure that we're gonna give you exactly 18% of days greater than it. Okay, the first thing that you have to recognize is that you have the question is asking for numbers that are greater than, okay, greater than. So z-scores tables only work with probabilities that go up to. So this is going to be greater than, not up to. So in other words, if I use a graphical example here for you, we are talking about this. You have numbers and z-score tables is gonna give you this. Okay, and the question is not asking about this area, numbers that's going up to this, but wants to know, okay, I have an area that corresponds to 18%, but this area is greater than, so the question is asking for the area at the right hand side, greater than. Okay, greater than. Okay, so how can we calculate this on the paper? And then at the end we're going to use this calculator to check our answer. First of all, to use and find greater than numbers, we have to use this following analogy. Okay, 18% greater than. So how many days are going to be lower than this number? Well, it's going to be 100% minus 18%. Okay, this is going to give you 82%. So the number that we have to find is going to give you 82% of chance, of probability, to find days that are lower than this number, and 18% of days are going to be greater than this number. Remember, z-scores are going to use always lower than, okay? Let me write down. Z-score works with lower than, okay? Just to help you remember this very important information. That's why we have this question here. Okay, it's a real good question for an exam or something like this, because you have to know such things. Alright, so we are not working with a number, we are not going to find this number in which you have 18% of days greater than, but we're going to find the same number in which you have 82% of days lower than. Okay, the number is the same, of course, we just took 100 subtracted by 18. So let's go forward. How can we find this number? Well, usually we calculate using this this formula. We calculate z, and then we go for the table and find the probability. Now we're gonna go for the table with the probability. We're gonna find z, and then we're gonna use this this equation here to find x. Okay, so let's go for the table. Well, we need positive numbers, right? Because this is greater than 50. So greater than 50, greater than 50%, positive z-score. Positive z-score. Right. Greater than 50%, positive z-score. Now that we know that, let's go for the positive table. I'm gonna load it here. Positive z-scores table. Yeah, it is here. Now I have to find this 82%. Let's see here. Oh, I have many values, right? 82, here's 81, 81. Okay, we are here. Here we have 81, 859, and here we have 82, 121. So here passed 121, and here we have 141. So the closest number of 82, right, 0.82000, is going to be this one, 82121. Okay, if you don't know, you just have to take 0.82 and subtract by both numbers. The number, the result that you have, the shortest result with the lowest number, is going to be the closest number, right, of the number that we want. I don't want to make you confused with this, okay? But the idea is to find the number that is closest to the number that we want. We want 0.82000, so that's why I'm gonna use this one, okay? This number here corresponds to 0.92, okay? So the z-score is 0.92. Z-score from the table, 0.92. Okay, it's going to be positive, so I will not write anything from it. This is from the table, okay? From the table. Alright, that's my z-score. Now that I have z-score, I have mean, and I have standard deviation. We can put all of this information in the equation, and we're gonna find the answer. Okay, so z now is 0.92, going to be equal to the number that we want to find, x, minus the mean is 995.3. okay, these numbers divided by 3.4. Alright, so the first thing to do is to multiply 0.92 by 3.4. Okay, let me help you with this equation. 0.92 times 3.4 is going to be equal to x minus 995.3. 995.3. 995.3. Okay? This is going to be our next step. So take your calculator and do it. 0.922 times 3.4. So the result here, let's write down here, 3.128. 128. I'm gonna put here plus 995.3 is equal to x. I passed this number here that was subtracting to the other side. Now it's being added here. Okay? It's being added. And now we're gonna find at the end that x is going to be equal to, take your calculators again, this number plus 995.3. It's 998.428. 998.428. Alright? Alright, so that's my answer. Let's highlight it. So this is the x that we are looking for. Alright? And we can round it to 1 decimal place. So let's round this. I'm gonna round here to 998.4, okay, millibars. So this is the number that you should write down here. That's the answer. All right, let's check our answer using the online calculator. So the mean now is 995.3, standard deviation 3.4, and the numbers that we want are above 998.4. Okay, enter. Look, around 18. Since we have done some roundings, it's not exactly 18 days, but that's the answer. As you can see, 18%. 18%. This area here corresponds to 18%. All right? That's letter C. Now let's finish the question with the last questions inside it. Let's finish this exercise. So we'll finish in the next video. See you there.